Some of you ask for vacations and your first 2 months of working here. Now, your bosses, boomers, they don't understand that at all.
Joe Muse holds monthly meetings with the young employees at his Hollywood advertising firm, trying to better understand the generational tug of war between them and their older bosses.
Why do you think that you can work places for a couple months and then get a vacation? And unpaid. You don't care if you get paid. What's up with that? I don't understand it.
See, we're bred on like MTV and things in the media and magazines, and you see Lindsay Lohan, who's 19, and she makes this amount of money, and she spends the weekends in San Tropez, and then you have Puffy, who's 35, who's a multimillionaire, and you have all those are our heroes. So the idea of working 10 years at a mediocre job to possibly have 3 or 4 weeks of vacation is not. Everything that we've ever experienced in terms of growing up has been microwavable, and what we're striving for is to be millionaires and fantastic successful by the age of 40.
30.
You know?
I'm betting the farm that your parents have spoiled you, at least your bosses think that way, because of the sense of entitlement. You're thinking that you have to have everything that you want and you got to have it now. You'll submit yourself to the authority, but you give the sense immediately that we ain't the boss of you. And boomers recognize that the boss is the boss. So what's that all about?
Well, I think the difference is now, the boomers, they let their job define them a lot. So that's all they did. Where now, we do so many other things, we have so many choices. My job doesn't define who I am.
Muse Communications is not alone trying to cope with the arrival of Generation Next in the workplace. Companies large and small are faced with the unique demands and contributions of their younger employees.
We multitask and we have a lot of side things that we do. At the same time, I think a lot of people are very idealistic, and they're going to college and they're graduating, they're crying in their rooms because they can't find a job that gives them meaning and purpose in life.
24-year-old Lisa Higaki is an assistant account executive for Muse Communications.
So do you think you're typical of your generation or different? What do you think?
I guess wanting instant gratification, living in like a fast-paced life kind of thing. I think I'm typical in that sense. But when Joe talks about like no one's the boss of me kind of thing and not feeling like you have to work hard, I think that that's not me.
When we talked to Mr. Muse, your boss, about you, he said, oh, Lisa's very hardworking. She's somebody I want to have stay here for a long time. He said she could be president of this company.
Jeez.
He said, you know, by 2010 even.
Interesting.